Hello anybody watching, my name's Riss Universe, and if you don't know me, I'm just an Undertale content creator, so if you're ever interested in that kind of content, you can go ahead and I'll just link my card in the description below. Anyway, with that all aside, I'm certain you've read the title and you already know what it's going to be about, and you can already guess my stance on, pro shippers. So right off the bat, I'm just going to clarify that, in my opinion, I don't think pro shipping ever came out with good intent. It was most likely coined by pedophiles who just don't want to receive consequences for their actions. These people just want to get away with doing whatever they want on the internet, and that's just that. I don't care what you say. I just wanted to clarify that in advance, so if anybody thinks that the pro-shipping definition is just not wanting to harass people over fiction, sorry, that's not the case in this video. I will not be using that fake definition. Speaking of which, about harassment, that is, the thing about pro-shippers is that they claim to be anti-harassment, but a lot of the time, they definitely aren't. They stalk, they harass, throw death threats around, the usual thing, which is obviously bad and is what they're supposed to be against, but a lot of them are not against that. A lot of them use quote-unquote anti-shippers, aka normal people, as scapegoats as to their problems, to make themselves look better about their acts of romanticization and glorification. Like, look at these anti-shippers. They clearly don't care about real children because they're worried about fiction. No, that's not the case. Anti-shippers, quote-unquote, care more about children than any pro-shipper out there ever will. The thing about their famous quote of fiction doesn't affect reality is not true, and this can be backed up by many, many cases of murder inspired by TV shows, cases of children killing each other over fiction, like fictional characters. And let's be real here, they prove it themselves. The fact that they so badly want to defend what they think is hot is just proving that their fiction is affecting their own reality. On top of that, fiction is used to manipulate children into, grooming them. In reference to murder cases and whatnot, I will be linking sources in the description down below so that you can go and reference them, so I'm not just talking out of my ass. These pro-shippers will make content that romanticizes their victims' trauma, convincing these children that their trauma was or will be hot. They are the cause of more pain. They are a direct link to more grooming of children. Real children, by the way, not fictional, real children who do have rights, unlike fictional characters. If pro-shippers cared about real children, they would not make content that romanticizes them and their trauma, preparing them to be groomed. Regardless of their intent, it is going to lead to that. Pro-shippers even groom minors into believing that the normalization of romanticization is okay, leading to harassment to the people who are influenced by these pro-shipping adults. There's plenty of young pro-shippers who are being harassed by people who think they're doing what's right because they're influenced by adults who have a lot of power over them. And it's directly their fault because they influence these kids to believe it's okay. Anyway, to recap, pro-shippers use a fake definition of just not wanting to harass over fictional content. That is not true. They harass, and it has nothing to do with harassment. They want to receive no consequences for their actions, which would be making pedophilic art, incestuous art, zoophilic art, etc. They don't want to be, thrown under the bus for grooming children and being responsible for grooming children. They claim that fiction does not affect reality when that is proven to be false in all cases. To clarify, yes, there is obviously a difference, but the truth is that it's within our reality and it's going to influence our daily lives. Also, please just don't harass anybody. You make things worse. Especially if they're a child. Can you imagine? They are being already influenced by adults, and then they are receiving a harassment on top of that. Do you think they're going to change? No. So just don't. Word of advice, do not harass anybody for any given reason. Now, there are other arguments that pro-shippers use, but I won't be going over them in my video because they're always stupid and so easy to debunk. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed my little ramble and rants while I see me playing Overwatch. I'll see you later. Bye.